Greetings everyone. I've been doing really great. Hope you too. And this is going to be a video of a TryHackMe room. I'm going to solve a TryHackMe room that I recently did. It was quite impressive, and it's a beginner-friendly challenge, a Linux operating system. And I'm going to showcase how you can crack that machine and capture the flag. And while solving this machine, we are going to learn a lot of incredible stuff. All right. Without further ado, let's begin. Now you are looking at that room, the room called mKingdom. It's a beginner-friendly box, as I said. Nothing, I mean, not much information given to us here. I already started this machine, and you can see its IP address. And yeah, it has only root flag and use flag as usual. Um, I'll go here. I already created a folder for mKingdom, and within that I have created a folder for Nmap results as well. And the first thing I need to do is to initiate the tmux, right? Tmux is actually a terminal manager, like a terminal emulator. You can create multiple terminals. It will be running as a process, so you can background the process whenever you want. Fine. New hyphen yes, and it's gonna be mKingdom. Fine enough. The first thing I need to do to start the VPN, to connect to the TryHackMe's network. So let me do that. Open VPN. And yeah, fine. I think I have connected to their network. The IP is 10.17.22.235. I got their IP. Pinging the target. I'm able to ping. Cool. Okay, now I'll start the Nmap scan -sc for default script, -sv to enumerate the version, -vv to increase the verbosity. It will show the TTL value of every service. So that will be useful when you try to find the potential containers or virtual machines on the target, right? -on nmap mKingdom, and that's going to be the file name. And the IP address at the end. Looks fine. Let me start this. Yeah, it's scanning right now, and you can see it found a port directly, the port number 85. I'm not sure what port it is, so let it finish. Yeah, it's done. It didn't take much time. That's fine. Just one port. Totally, it scanned 1000 ports. Nmap by default scans top 1000 ports only. So it filtered all 999 ports. Just one port is open, and that's port 85. And you can see it's a web service, Apache HTTP 247, and yeah, it seems to be an Ubuntu machine. And oh no, pound again, and that's the HTTP title. You can see the support methods. I don't see much information here apart from this. I'll do one thing. I'll start enumerating this machine. Before that, I'll start go around this machine, this web service. Before that, let me initiate a full port scan so that I won't be missing any other ports. -p hyphen. So it's gonna scan the complete 65535 TCP ports. So we are just doing the TCP scan. Whenever you are doing any pen test or any scan, do the complete enumeration. Try to scan all TCP and all UDP ports. So you have to scan 65535 ports each. All right. Yeah, this looks fine. It's scanning. So while it's scanning, let me explore this web service. Port number 85. It's a custom port. Usually the web application run on 80, and here it says just 85. All right. I don't see anything here. I don't see any links, nothing. Just a static page. I press Control U to confirm that. Yeah, nothing much. Just a static page. All right. I'll go here. I try to find the web application framework behind this app, index.html. I can get the page. PHP, no, was not found on this box. Yeah, okay. I don't see anything else here. The next thing I can do is directory enumeration. So I'm going to do that. Let me create one more tab. Here I use a tool GoBuster, and I'm going to use this tool to perform the directory enumeration. The mode is directory mode -u to mention the URL, -w to mention the word list, USR share sec lists. So that's going to be the USR share word list sec list. Yeah, here discovery web content draft small words. By default you won't get this sec list it will contain the list of word list and the passwords. You can use this resource whenever you want, whenever you are doing some password enumeration, or when you want to search for a payload, when you want to search for a list of passwords, then you can simply go to this list GitHub. You can go to this GitHub page, and you may download it. Let me Control K. Google it. Word list by Daniel Miesler. So it's a massive repository. So it will contain, you can see the list of usernames, passwords, payloads. You can see bunch of stuffs. So you can simply download this and keep it with you. And whenever you are performing some enumeration scanning, you can use this stuff. All right. -o to output this GoBuster.out. Looks fine. I'll initiate this. You can see it found few stuff. An interesting one is app. The status is 301. It's redirecting to app. So that's what we need to look at right now. So let me check this app. Let me click Control U and see this. I can see a button. I can click this, but before that, I'm just clicking Control U and see what we are about to click. On click, button click, jump. So it's actually executing this function. It's executing this JavaScript. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy my place. Windows location href castle. So it's going to a location castle, I suppose. So let me click this. Make yourself comfortable, and when I click OK, it's redirecting my page to castle. So that's what's gonna happen, I suppose. Let's see. Before that, I'll go and check this scan. It's almost done. Fine. Now you are looking at this website, Todd's website. This is my very expensive web app. Fine. Todd, totally awesome blog, adventures from Mushroom Kingdom. Todd's whistle stop blog, tales beneath the mushroom cap, some text. It's better than Love Sumer, I guess. Okay, some random text. Contact us today. You can see when I keep my cursor over this, you may see the bottom left. It shows the URL app castle index.php contact. So it's potentially a PHP website, and that's what we found here. I'm opening Burp Suite because I may need to enumerate this website further, so I'm just using this. Next, start Burp Suite. The first thing I do is to add the scope. The subdomain. I'm using IP anyway. Says okay. intercept is off. I'm going HTTP history, and here I'm enabling this buff suite. Fine. I go here and explore each link. I can see blog, I can see content, and here I don't see anything. Just a search box. What about these links? App Castle, case studies, blog, another link, index.php, view on Google Map, and here you may see there is a link to log in, right? So let me first of all go this blog and contact. Seeing this blog called Hello World. You may see the username, the potential username here. Not a potential, it's actually a username. Hello World, the blog by admin. Okay. So we found a potential username, and here I can see a form to add a message. So let me do something. Full name Perumal at jagan.com, website maybe subscribe.com. GUMUZ, yes. Search, I'll try another one. PNRAT6. Test. Correct image will please check enter. I'm seeing the server header. It says clearly it's PHP 559. So whenever you find any version, go for the version enumeration. What? Control K. I can see a remote code execution straight off the bat, but will it be a valid one? It's pretty old. PHP 559 and the Ubuntu version is 14.04. It looks for old Ubuntu version and Apache 247. So everything is matches here. Everything is matches here. PHP, path. How are they achieving it? The server is setting a cookie. Not setting a cookie here. And the request, I'm posting this to this page. Let me try this. There is nothing wrong in trying it. I'm moving to repeater and replacing the whole stuff, maybe not the whole stuff. Host is fine. I'm replacing this part. Mozilla user agent is fine, accept is fine, rest of the things looks fine. Content type, yeah, I need to add this one after cache control. Okay. Adding randomly here. Content length is given here. I don't see any content length, that's fine. The change request method, it's gonna be post. the requested URL was not found on this server. It's okay. I think it's expected. So it's actually a old POC, an old exploit. So I'm not expecting it to work. Okay, I'll go to contact page. Here I am. I'm giving an input. Subject is none. This is a test message. Submitting it. I'm gonna go and see this proxy history. Thanks. Okay. Sending it to repeater, and you can see my contact form submission. Okay, so I just replace this payload and or not replacing this. I just try to inject some HTML tags around my payload, so that if any potential cross-site scripting, then I'll get to know, or HTML injection I'll get to know. Email is fine, and in message I just give this. I'm giving the U tag in HTML, so it will simply underline the message, whatever the message enclosed within the tags. It will underline that message. Fine. I take this render. Redirecting to this. I think it's redirecting it, and I think I need to follow the redirection. Okay. I'm not listening anything here. In fact, I'm not able to see this stuff right. So let me do this in a different way. I go back and I'll enclose this in a script tag. Script tag alert, a basic cross-site scripting payload. Okay, so I'll insert this payload here instead of message as well. Follow redirection. I don't see any execution. If it executed, then we might have got this alert checkbox, not a checkbox, alert box, alert pop-up. But we were not getting it, so we are not vulnerable to it, I suppose. What else I could do? Maybe I can try SQL injection, but since I already solved it, I don't think. I mean, it's not required apparently. I'll go to this login page then. I go to blog. Do I see any other interesting blogs? I can see some archives here. So let me go to archives. All July gadgets, movies. Fine. When I just hop over these links, I can see the number. It gives some numbers and some title. So I'll give. I just try to do some IDOR. Insecure direct object reference, one of the basic vulnerabilities. It's basic, but it's still powerful. You need to do some basic testing to find this vulnerability, but it will give you some fruitful stuff. I don't think it gives anything, because I just tried changing this blog number and see any unintended blocks. I mean, any blocks that unintended to its unauthorized users. I just wanted to check that, but I don't see any other any such blocks here. I go to login directly. uh, Castle index PHP login, fine, and I can see its framework, and you may see this concrete 5 CMS, right? So whenever you find any name or any content management system version details, the first thing you do is to check for the exploit. So let me do that. Concrete 5 CMS exploit, XPath injection, name, stored cross-site scripting, remote code execution, path traversal. Okay. I think I yet to see the concrete, the CMS version. I don't see the version yet. A proof of concept from 2021. So I'll keep it aside. PHP code. Mention target. Exist. Overload. There's a lot of stuff. It's a remote code execution. And against this version. Okay. This one. Arbitrary file delete exploit. This was remediated by sanitizing this stuff. Okay. All right. I keep all these links open, and before that I go and try this login. Yeah, here I am, and not positive, and I found the username. I mean, it was admin, and I try admin. Most common password used by the people across the globe. It's actually a default, kind of a default and lazy password, but nothing. It says invalid password. I'll go to forgot password. Do I get anything else? It asks me for the email address. I don't have any email address right now. I mean, it's actually an isolated machine, right? So we cannot use any email stuff like that. Anyway, maybe I'll try this. Another basic password, admin password. Okay, I'll try this. Just password, the word password, admin password. I'll try to log in this. Seems it's taking a lot of time than usual. And here we are. We got. I mean, we logged in. We were able to log in this CMS system. That's fine. All right. We logged in as an admin. So it was a blunder. It was a blind password. Just password. That's it. And okay, I'll go and explore this latest form. What? Yeah. So whatever we are uploading, whatever the details we are giving in contact form, we are just they are just receiving it here. All right. Waiting for me. So these are all the form submissions that we did. No wonder. And here you see a potential email address and also a domain name, mKingdom.thm. So what I do is to add this domain name in my host entry, host file. Before that, I see, is there any other subdomain? I don't see any subdomain here. Since I got the domain, I mean, I don't see any directory here. So we did the directory scanning apparently. So I don't see any directory here. That's fine. Apart from that app, now I go and add the host entry, then initiate the subdomain enumeration since I got the domain name. Okay, I'll go. I'll use sudo super users do vi etc hosts. Uh, what is the IP? Oh, got the IP. 10 10 100 205. 10 10 100 205. Okay. Now I added host entry. You can confirm this by pinging it. Perfect. I'll go to initiate the subdomain enumeration. Subdomain go buster. I'll change the word list. Discovery, DNS, subdomain, uh, top million 5000. I go with the small one. And I change the mode to vhost and of course the domain name mkingdom.thm. mkingdom.thm 85 vhost. Fine. I'm running it. We can't hack the time, so I'm just running this at the back end. All right. Let me explore this. Edit profile. Okay, I got this. Profile pictures, private messages. Do I get any sensitive message? Nothing. Zero messages. Express. Okay. Reports. Surveys. Logs. Systems and settings. I go then. File manager permission, allowed file types. Do I have any file upload page here? It says it's allowing some files, but I don't see any file upload page. Why it's giving like this? Login page once again. And here I logged in, so that's why it shows that. I sign out and check for the login page. Sorry, the file upload page. Okay, I just take this and I run directory enumeration. Directory enumeration and here. Okay, I'll simply go here and search for the keywords like uploads. I don't see anything. Directory web content. No. Raf small words dot text it's a PHP website, right? So I'll use -x and look for PHP directory with PHP extension. Okay, so let it run, and I'll try to log in this again and explore admin password login. Yeah, it's back. It's another link. These are the files. Yeah, here is a link. Look at this. Upload files. Yeah, what? In the file section itself, I'm able to upload. So you need to log in to upload the file. I hope we won't get anything here. Here is an option to upload the file, and also I found here, if you see this system and settings, if you go to the systems and settings, we can just tweak the list of file extension that it accepts. Since it's a PHP website, we can upload a simple PHP reverse shell, PHP web shell on this site, and we can get the initial access. We can get the foothold of the machine. So let me go to this. I think I need to create. I'm just closing this session. I need to create a simple web shell. So let me do that. It's been a long time since I created this web shell, PHP. So let me go here. So, PHP web shell one-liner. Maybe test monkey will give me the shell. Just a one-liner. I found it somewhere. Yeah, here it is. A simple one. So I'm going to use that. This PHP system and $_ instead of get, I think I need to use request. Yeah, so it will accept both get and post request. CMD. Maybe I'll go with the single quote like they mentioned. I'll go with the single quote. It's actually a square bracket. And what else? Closing this. Yeah, looks fine. I just enclose it in a double bracket and just putting this as webshell.php. Fine. I go here now. I try uploading this web shell. Remote files, maybe your computer. Yeah, here I go to THM, mKingdom, webshell.php. I try uploading it. What? Invalid file extension. So when I keep my cursor over it, I can see the error. It's invalid file extension. Fine. All right. I'll go here. I'll go to systems and settings. Since we are the admin of web app, the CMS, we can just tweak what are all the file type it's allowing. Or otherwise, we don't have this access, then we can simply try the other file extensions. PHP 1, PHP 2. I think there are some file extensions apart from just PHP. So we can try that and we can try to bypass that. But since we have this domain access, I'm simply gonna allow this PHP extension. And now you may see I'm accepting PHP extension as well. So far, you can see the list of file extensions that it allows. I'm not sure out of this all these extensions, which extension I could have leveraged to upload the PHP shell. I don't see any other PHP related extension here. Yeah, I couldn't have uploaded any other. I couldn't have tried any other file extension here. I just I should make this change. PHP. Fine. I think I'll try to upload the file now. Files, uploading the file, and now it will accept my file. Yeah, it's accepted the file. Looks fine, right? Yeah, and it is also giving me the URL where it got uploaded, right? This is a good thing. This is a good thing. And I just take this, I go here and access this file, blank page, and I put the question mark and call the parameter CMD I mentioned. That's what I mentioned in this web shell. So I give this equal to ID. What? I'm not getting anything. Who am I? Did I make any mistake? CMD. I'm doing everything correctly. All right, I'm not gonna bang my head on the wall. Let me try with the conventional PowerShell. Conventional PHP shell. Uh, I'm not gonna try the web shell. PHP reverse shell. So let me upload this reverse shell and trigger it. So because we know that once we uploaded the file, it says the path where it uploaded. So it will be enough for us to trigger the payload. Let me get this. Yeah, here it is. I think instead of getting this shell from here, this is also the same shell. I think it is in my machine. So let me try this. Grep -r and maybe shell. Yeah. User directory. Fine. Let me try this. I think it will. I think it is searching for the files. The content within the file. Find usr hyphen name. Maybe it contains shell like this hyphen type file. Okay, let me try like this. Or just like this. How about this? Yeah, maybe not in the user directory. Type f, just f. Yeah, now we got that. It's not the word list, so just shell, right? Shell like this, the name. Yeah, PHP reverse shell, USR share web shells. There it is. I'll simply copy this. Sorry, wrong clipboard. To my current directory and just v this PHP reverse shell. Yeah, I go here and I change the IP address. Okay, the IP address would be my address, and I forgot my IP address. AF config 10.17.22.235. Here it is. Yeah, port would be 9001. Yeah, fine enough. PHP reverse shell is ready. I'll go to the page to upload it. File manager, upload files, shell reverse.tcp. Yeah, before that, I think yeah, I uploaded that file. Here I'm initiating a netcat listener -lvnp 9001. Cool. I'm closing this, getting the URL. Go and access this URL. I got the shell. Look at this. We got shell as www data. That's fine. Do we have Python here? I need to stabilize the shell now. Yes, I do have Python, and I need to see stty size 25119. Okay. Python 3-c import pty.spawn pty.spawn bin bash yeah, it's fine. Okay, now control Z stty raw minus echo, foregrounding the process. stty rows 25 stty calls 115. Is it 115? 119. 119. And the one last line, export term equal to xterm. Sorry, xterm. Cool. Now I got the stable shell on my target. What I need to do, where I am on the root directory, and let me go to the website, the web directory where www html, and here I get into app.html, castle index.html, cd, I'll get into castle. I have robots.php, robots.txt. Let me check this. Application attributes, application config. I can see some interesting paths here. Application authentication, application config. Yeah, let me get into this let me get into one of these files. Application, maybe config or authentication. I need to do the previous now from here, so I'm just trying to do that. Okay, before that, let me read this hcpasswd file. What are all the contents present here? Pipe, grep, sh, dollar, whatever the line ends with sh. I mean, whoever having the shell access, I can see them. Few people, speech dispatcher, Mario, Todd, and root. Okay, I need to escalate privilege to Todd or Mario, then finally root. Okay, ls-la. I don't see anything here. I go to config directory. App.php, database.php, doctrine, generated overrides. Database.php is quite interesting because it might give us some credential. Okay, app.php has nothing. Database.php, and straight off the bat, we could see this. Concrete, localhost, mKingdom, Todd is the best. So potential username and password. I mean, it's a username. Of course, it's a username, one of the uses of the box. And this is the password, I suppose, for the Todd's password. Right. So let me try to become Todd. Su Todd, and entering the password. Yeah, now we are Todd. You can see the prompt changed. And we are on the Todd's home directory. Yeah, fine enough. Um, one thing I think, I mean, you should have noticed one thing. We don't see the SSH service open here. So even if we add the SSH key, we cannot log in this unless we enable the SSH service. But maybe with this reverse shell, with this stable shell, we will try to escalate our session to the next user. Now I am Todd. I can maybe enumerate, or I mean, I can maybe do further enumeration and become Mario. I think that's my next target. Grep SH dollar. Yeah, I became Todd. Now I need to become Mario. The UID 1001. All right, I'll go and search this. I can see a text smb.txt. Before that, do I get flag here? I don't. Sorry, smb.text. What? Save them all, Mario. We need to become Mario then. Any interesting stuff here? I'll use tree command. There is a command called tree. Not installed. Okay. I'll go to documents. What about downloads? And anything else? Templates. Okay. What else I could check? ID. See the group membership. I'm just part of the group Todd. Nothing else. Sudo -l maybe. Todd password is Todd is the best, right? Todd is the best. User Todd may not run sudo on Kingdom, so they don't have, I mean, he doesn't have a sudo privilege. Fine. Do I get anything else? Any hidden directory? Any hidden file? Interesting hidden file. Dot profile I should check. MS SQL history I should check. Bash history is dev null. Bash logout, bash rc. So I need to check all these files. So first of all, let me check this SQL history. So it's a script to create the tables, the database stuff. Select all from user, tables, MySQL, databases, grant all privileges, Todd localhost. So I guess this is a command. This is the sheet. So whatever the changes happened in MySQL, the database, so those changes logged here. Yeah. Netstat -luntp. See the listening connections. 3306. Database is there, but we don't see any fruitful info as there is no other information apart from Todd's username and password in the database. So what we can do, what we could do next, port 85, port 631 on localhost. Okay. I think this one is, we can enumerate maybe, but before that, let me try to read this directory. .config file .bash rc. Let me read the .bash rc. We often get juicy information from these files. And you may see at the end, export PWT token, some base64 encoded string. Yeah, let me decode this. Pipe base64-d. So looks like a password, random string. And before trying this against the user Mario, I'll check the cron tab, the presence of cron tab. I don't see any cron tab run, being run by this user. I got the password. It is in my clipboard, tmux clipboard. So I'll just try to switch it to Super Mario, the Mario, the user Mario. Pasting this. Authentication failure. Okay, fine. Cat etc passwd. Who else do we have? Mario is the user. Pipe. Grep. Speech dispatcher. I think first time it was not working, but when I tried it second time it worked. I think that's the password. So whatever we decoded from that base 64. So it was recorded in a c bash rc file. Sorry, it was recorded in .bash rc file. Excuse me. So this is the password. So they're just exporting it as an environment variable. Cat HCN. Where is the file? I mean, what is the file path to see the environment? Check environment variable. Print. I keep forgetting some basic commands. Maybe when I try doing multiple machines, then I'll get to know. Yeah, look at this. It's there. They have added the password as an environment variable, pwt underscore token. That's a bad habit. Yeah. Echo. Sorry. Sorry. I think looks fine. Yeah. It's added as an environment variable. Fine. Now I'm the user Mario. Who am I? I'm Mario. I'm going to my home directory. Yeah, I'm in my home directory. I can see the user.txt, the flag file directly. What the heck? User.txt, cat user.txt, permission denied. What's wrong with that file? It's belong to root, but everyone can read this file, but still I'm unable to access. What could be the issue? Any issue with the cat? Cannot access cat. No such files or directory. Which cat? Come on. Bin cat. Bin cat. Sorry. ls-la. This binary is owned by root. Sorry, Todd. The cat binary is owned by Todd. You can see the ownership here. And a weird SUID bit is set on this cat binary. Okay. Is this another previous vector? I go to GTFO bins and search for cat binary. Okay. L file to read, sudo cat, read any file on file system. Okay. Let me try this once as a user Mario. maybe I'll go to home, sorry, root.txt. Okay, and now so it asks for the password. Must have stored the password somewhere. It's always a good habit to store password somewhere while doing the or credentials, some sensitive information while doing the CTF. A wrong clipboard. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'll go to this. Paste this. Yeah, sorry, user Mario is not allowed to execute this. Fine enough. Maybe I'll try this. Permission denied. Okay. What to do from here? Now we are the user Mario, but we are not able to use the cat command because of that weird SUID bit set on the binary. Anyway, I'll use some other binaries like less user.txt, so it will eventually give us the flag that we want to read. I got the user. So this is another issue in Tmux. Every time I need to bring it to my system clipboard. Next clip selection. Okay. All right. Now I think I need to do the previous. All I need to do is the previous. Yeah. Okay. Do I have any sensitive file here? In similar way, I'll read the dot bash rc. Permission denied. Sorry. Cat I can't use, right? Cat I can't use anymore. Less bash rc. Profile. Okay. What else I could read? .dmrc. What is this file? Less.dmrc. Nothing special. Bash logout has some data. Okay. I don't see any interesting stuff here in this directory, and I'm currently user Mario. Let's see the group. I'm just part of user Mario. I have the password, so maybe I can try this. Cat crits. Yeah, here I'm choosing I'm just keeping this password in clipboard. Going here, sudo -l. Pasting this password. I can run. I can ID to root user, I guess. Yeah, I can ID to root user. I can use this ID command against all the users. Simply, if you use ID, it will give the user and also the group membership of the current user who is executing the command. If I just use this command with another user, for example, root, it will give the groups that root belongs to. Yeah, and Todd. Okay, I think it's like It's like a rabbit hole. I don't see with this id command. I don't see any previous vector for this id. Okay, now what else I can do? Let me check for the process. ps-ef forest, a list of processes that are running. Okay, I need to check the process that is being run by root, because we need to become that user. Sudo odd any weird interesting. I look at this mKingdom.local Avahi. What else? I could see some cron job is running. You may see this. The root user is running some cron job. It's being initiated daily. I mean, it's happening frequently. That's what I can understand by seeing this. So why don't we look at that cron job? Yeah, I'll look at the cron job. Cat etc cron tab. I think the cron tab that's being run by the root user, so we can't see that, right? Maybe what I can do, I'll try to do a Pspy. There is a utility in Linux, Pspy, to monitor the processes. So whatever the processes that are running that is initiated by another user, if it does any changes on the file system, then we will get to know. Yeah, maybe I'll try to do, because the root is running a cron tab. Maybe that could be our previous vector. Let's see. I'll go here. I'll just close this. I go to Pspy GitHub. Yeah, this is the utility. I go to my machine and creating a directory www. Yeah, here I am. Going to releases page, and in this releases I download this Pspy 64, the 64-bit architecture. THM mKingdom www Pspy. Okay, I just make it as executable. Pspy. All right, so the executable is ready. The Pspy is ready. -m http dot server. So it's running on port 8000. I'll check the IP address first. 10.17.22.235. Okay. I'll go to this machine and download this. Do I have wget at least? Yeah, we have wget, so it's simple right now. I go to this, copy the IP, and yeah, port 8000. Pspy 64. Cool. ls-la Pspy just a read access, so I need to make it executable. Yeah, fine. Now I got this, so let me run this simply. Let's assume it runs 1 minute once. So I just sleep for 20 seconds and let's see, do I get anything? Yeah, look at this. what it is doing. Actually, the root is doing this. You can see the user ID. Uh, Shell -c, it's executing the command. It's curling mKingdom.thm 85. Some bash script it is pulling with curl and just putting it in bash and logging everything in this file. Now, if we are able to manipulate this file, then we will be able to retrieve the shell. So this is one option. I'll tell you another option in a moment, but before that, let's check the privilege on this file. Okay, it's actually a cool info. Let me store it somewhere. I'll close this and I'll go to my machine, and here go to v threads file, and here I'm pasting it. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong clipboard. Yeah, okay, I go and save this, and now I need to check for the file. App castle application counter.shell ls-la. I need to go to the directory, the web app directory, var www html I can only read this file. I don't have write access to it. Yeah, and look at this, a bash script. This is actually being executed by root every minute. Now, I see I don't have an option to modify this because I don't have privilege. It's owned by root. Now I can do one thing. I can do another thing. This is actually a second option. Here they made a blunder mistake in that cron job. You could see they are using a domain name and they are curling a domain name. Since it is using a domain name, we can try to manipulate its host entry and try to redirect this request to us, to ourselves, instead of this target machine. Yeah, I think we can do that if we are able to manipulate the etc host file. So let's see what's our privilege on the host file. When it is looking for an IP address, doing a DNS resolution, it first check the local host file, and we have a host entry mkingdom.thm. It is actually redirecting to itself, and I'll check what is the privilege for this. ls-la etc host. It's part of the group Mario, and the group Mario has write access. So I think this is our previous vector. So I'll get into this simply. Maybe I use do I have v editor or nano? I use nano. Nano etc host. Yeah, I go here. I just simply change the IP address to my address. My IP address is 10.17.22.235. Okay, I'll initiate the reverse shell, listener here, 9001. Yeah, it's listening. I go here and delete this. Yeah, and paste this. Looks fine now. I wrote this here. So I need to host this file, right? I just changed the host entry, but I need to host this file. But what we can simply do, I'll just create a directory with the same name and directory name, app, castle application, and counter.sh. So within that counter.sh, I'm going to substitute my shell. Okay, so that's what I need to do. How to do that? Touch like this. Maybe I go to this www directory, and from here I'll do that. Touch sorry, wrong clipboard. -rf dhm touch like this. Okay, I need to create this first. Make dir app cd app castle make dir application touch counter.sh. Okay, now I need to simply grab reverse shell payload. Sorry, reverse shell bash pentest monkey. Not this. Bash, yeah, this one, basic reverse shell. I'll go and edit this counter.sh, insert, paste. I go to, okay, I just open ifconfig to see my IP address 10.17.22.235 port 8000. Okay, I can't I can't manipulate this file. I can simply manipulate this host entry, and that's what I just did. And what else I can do? Maybe I need to create a path like this, which I already did, and I create a counter file. Within that I entered the bash script. Let me go to this, and I just copy this app castle counter.sh, and I'm just catting it. Yeah, just catting it. And let me edit this file, and I'm just making it as port 9001. So I want to listen on port 9001. So I just do that. I need to enable a web application on port 85. So that's the next thing I need to do. Sudo, yeah. It's listening, and you can see directly we got a hit. I haven't enabled my netcat listener 9001. Now I am listening on port 9001. Yeah, here we are. We got the stuff. Yeah, this is the machine. There is nothing much to discuss in the beyond root part, because this machine actually has some simple stuffs only. It was running a cron job, and the credentials stored in an insecure way, and also we were able to log in that web app admin dashboard with a simple password, which are all the vulnerabilities we found. Yes, the challenge is done. So this is the challenge. This is what I wanted to showcase. Yeah, this is the challenge. This is what I wanted to showcase. Hope you really enjoyed it. You have learned something new. It's a simple challenge, so nothing much. Yeah, thanks for your support. I really appreciate that. I'll try to create more contents every week henceforth, as I committed. And apart from this CTF pen testing, we will try to do other challenges like forensic challenges, malware analysis in future. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Consider subscribing my channel and do all the YouTube algorithms. Share this video with your friends if you really liked it, and I'll catch you next time with another exciting one. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.